Good afternoon, everyone. This is Karl recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday, November 26th, 2021. And before I get into anything, let me put on my music. Okay, now before I get going, I want to put in my disclaimer. Okay, if you're 13 years or old or younger, please leave this podcast now. These podcasts are not targeted for children 13 or under in any way, shape, or form. These podcasts are not targeted to children in any way. So again, if you're 13 years old or under, please leave now. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday, November 26th, 2021. And on Thanksgiving was the first game, real full-length game that I watched. It was the Lions and the Bears, and I actually thought that the Lions were going to get killed. I thought the score was going to be a lot worse. I was surprised at how they played, considering even though they lost and they haven't won a game yet, it seems like they're playing pretty well under Coach Campbell. But I think he's trying to do too much. He's calling all the plays. I think he needs to give back some of the play calling to some of the other coaches, because I think he's trying to do too much. But the thing I took away from it, it looks like, they had a lot of silly penalties. But what they didn't have, like I've seen in past years with the Lions, with the undisciplined teams, is you'd see a lot of personal fouls, a lot of late hits, ejections, and that sort of thing. And this all comes down to coaching. So I think as far as his coaching goes, I believe that the Lions are actually on the right track as far as discipline wise, and going the right direction. Even though they haven't won a game yet. So apparently, Coach Campbell is really doing a good job keeping his players in line, and it appears that his players want to play for him, which is a good thing. His biggest problem is that trying to put the Lions just don't really have the talent. I mean, they've got some good players here and there. Jared Goff is an okay quarterback. I wouldn't call him a good quarterback, but he's fully capable. But like any other quarterback, he needs the offensive line. Their offensive line was banged up, so they've had a lot of they've had a lot of brand new people in there. So that was part of the problem. But they all need to execute better. The things that really killed the Lions were like the drive-killing drives, were the false starts, that sort of thing, holding, those kind of calls on offense, because they were almost in field goal range at one time, and they were and all the penalties knocked them back. That could have been the difference in the game, since the final score was 17-14. No, it was actually 16-14. And that one field goal, a difference, that would have been a game changer. So, and the one call that Campbell made, third and long, I think he should have at least just, because he did just like a draw play, and just like only gained like a couple of yards, and it was like third and 30 or something like that. It was third and a mile. They weren't going to get the first down anyway, but uh, my thing is that at least try a longer pass down the field instead of a 2 yard run. Um, and the very worst, if they throw it really deep, then maybe probably be intercepted and just get them back there, because that's almost like a punt. But at least try to get down the field, and that play, I think that play um, was in particular, that was kind of a bad call. And the thing is, he's trying to do too much. He wasn't happy with, I guess, the play calling from his coordinator. So um, maybe he'll get some different coordinators in the off season. But one thing for sure is that with him calling all the plays on both sides of the ball, I think that's just too much on him. And unfortunately, the Lions won't be able to win games that way. So he needs to take a lot of the management off of himself and put some of it back. And if he's not really satisfied, he needs to get new coordinators, somebody who's willing to work with how he wants to go. But anyway, well, that's about it. I just wanted to get this post-Thanksgiving podcast out, and that, yes, I actually did watch a football game for a change. So anyway, well, happy holidays to everyone, and we will talk to you again next week. I'll put on my music before I go. Okay, yeah, everyone have a happy holiday, and I'll be talking to you again next week.